Hello, my name is Mike Poliquin, and this is Marketing by Poliquin. Today we're going to talk about personal selling. This will be the beginning of a few segments that we'll talk about personal selling. But today we're going to ask the question, what is selling? When the President of the United States makes a speech on television to explain an issue, he is selling. When Tim Cook of Apple makes a speech at a trade show to explain new technology, he is selling. When an entrepreneur meets with a bank to explain his business plan to obtain financing to start a business, he is selling. When you are asking someone to buy a product or a service, you are selling. What do each of these situations have in common? In each case, one party is trying to persuade the other party to take action in his or her favor. On all levels of business, from company CEO in the boardroom to the sales associate in the retail store, persuasion in the form of personal selling is taking place. The phrase "everybody sells" is very true. However, it could be better said by stating everybody should be aware of selling techniques regardless of the job or position. What are the attributes of sales success? Number one, love to sell. Number two, provide solutions to people's problems or needs. Number three, communicate understanding and respect. 4, believe in your product. Work harder and longer than competition. The 1952 Nobel Peace Prize winner Albert Schweitzer believed that success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Is there a formula for happiness and success? No, not specifically. However, historically, some similarities appear in successful salespeople, and these relate to the love of selling, the ability to accept rejection, and the ability to not get too high with winning nor too low with losing. There's a story of a man that sold Fuller brushes door to door. And by the way, many years ago, people sold door to door many items. The Fuller Brush Company sold household supplies. So this man sold door to door until he was well into his 80s. Every day he would knock on doors and ask homeowners if he or she needed any of his household supplies. He has been knocking on the same doors for over 60 years, and people still buy from him. Why is this important? The door-to-door salesperson has cerebral palsy. That makes it very difficult for people to understand his speech and for him to walk easily. But he loves his job, and he spends long hours knocking on doors with passion and enthusiasm. When less challenged salespeople have quit for the day, he is successful because he is happy and loves his job. In selling, the reward comes because it is a numbers game. It can be similar to baseball. We have a closing average. Baseball has a batting average. So our performance statistics are just that. Over time, I may prove that I close 1 out of every 5 sales calls I make, or 20%. If you make 10 sales calls before going home for 2 sales, and I work longer and make 20 sales calls, I'll make 4 sales, 2 more than you. There are 2 adages that apply to hard work and sales. The harder I work, the luckier I get, and I'd rather be lucky than good. Thank you. See you next time.